Hi friends, this is Gail O'Neill, and I teach stamping. I hope you enjoy. So, 3 cards. I did winter, but not actually Christmas. And I'm using a lot of different sets. So, this is going to be fun. So, I'm using the little bunnies from this, the birch, and then I'll be using a few of these, and then I'll show you the other sets as we go. But I think I'm using Thinking of You and Happy Birthday from that. So, let's go. Oh, this is going to be, everything's sliding. And this desk is bigger than mine, and I have, like, no room. So, this is the card. Very simple. We're also using the Pretty Label Punch. Crumb Cake. My normal 3 3/4 by 5. And here's my little mask that I'm going to need. Basic gray. Okay. So, and I really pre-stamped that, so I'll probably just go ahead and cut that and have it ready. I don't know why. I think I just stamped it twice to stamp it twice. Yeah, I left her a little comment back. Not nasty though. I'm not nasty. Okay. So, first we're going to take the little bunny, and of course I'm struggling with no labels. So, I had the inspection on my house today. A few minor problems, I guess. So we'll see if they're going to fix them or what. Okay, so I'm not going to color this yet. I'm going to color it after. And I didn't really do a lot. So we're going to cover it up with the mask. And then I am going to bring in the birch background. And Sue leaves it like this also, so do I. I just leave it right in there. And ink it up. Lay it down. And yes, I found a piece of paper. Put a piece of paper on top of it and rub. Pretty. And then there it is. So now we're going to peel this over. And I am going to take the blends. This is the dark and here's the light smoky slate. So I didn't do a lot. Like, a lot isn't needed on these, but just in a few spots. So we're going to go around with the dark. Oh, I could have put, oh, I can still do it. Put some pink inside the ears. Okay, and then with the light, and I really didn't want to get like super crazy with it. So I'm going to show you what I ended up doing. And it was just enough. Okay, so what I did is you take the, we call it a color lifter, some people call it a blender. It really erases, but you can also, what you've seen me do, is I'll take like tip to tip some color off of there And what I did was just like dabbed it in. And you can do this with any color. I've been doing this like with the cuffs on other things I've been coloring. And then I just want to lighten it up there. And dab in just a little bit more. So that it gives you a little shading and a little texture. Okay. Oh, Teresa, this is the first time watching me live? Yeah, you get to, when you watch YouTube, you get to see some of the things edited. So let's see what pink I can find here on her shelf. Maybe I'll do this one. What is it? Light petal pink. Yeah, I missed my big labels. I'll be labeling hers when I move down here. So I'm just going to add a little pink in their ears and a little bit on the nose. And I think that's enough. Okay, so then we did the Thinking of You, and I have one that I had cut extra from the first card, and I'm going to cut another one, punch another one out of the center of my card there. And I'm also going to take, that's not the one, this is the one. I'm going to take the gray. And normally I use the markers, but lately I've been using the blends because sometimes I like how it gives a little different definition because it kind of soaks into the paper. So when you're doing words, it's kind of nice. Like if you leave it in one spot too long, it's going to go. So you kind of move fast, but you can see how that absorbed in and gives it like a little bit different texture. So we're going to glue that down. Come on, honey. So I'm going to make a very fine border right there. Fine indeed. And then, where am I? Up here. I confuse myself. And then that one's going to go like that. You didn't get notified, Fran? You're still packing noodles? Oh my goodness. So we're going to pop that up. I don't know where my little thing is. Oh, and I have a... Like Sue is sitting in the other room watching, so if I need her to get something because she didn't hear me the last time, so all I have to do is this, and she'll come running. We got our little thing going on. She asked me if I was drinking, and I wasn't. She made a delicious key lime pie. Okay, and then this is going to go down flat onto the card base. Crumb cake. Make sure I'm in the right direction there. So just a sweet little thinking of you card. There's the original, there's that one. Oh, I see what I forgot. See how I am? I hope this is crumb cake. Yeah. I did want to put a little bit under there. Just a little bit. Voila, now it's complete. Okay, so we got that one done. Let's put this to this side, bring in the next one. So there's the card. Let me get rid of that punch. And the set says Nature's Beauty, the fox, Winter Woods, the tree. And the saying comes from that other set I showed you before. So again, my favorite, 5 by 3 3/4. The base is going to be black and the card base itself white. We've got that. And I pre-cut out that little guy. Very little coloring on him as well. So we're going to take garden green onto this beautiful tree. Oh, I need that open. I have to stamp it 3 times. I should have written that down. Okay. So we're going to go 1, 2, and 4. Oh, trace. So there's our 3 trees. Then we're going to take this piece and stamp Happy Birthday. Let me do it over there. We'll do it over there. Happy birthday to you. And I'm just going to get this ready. We're going to trim it there and there. Very simple. So I'm going to put that aside. Then we're going to take the little fox. And all I did was use one of the markers, one of the blends, and I went in just around his leg, his tail, his leg over here, and just very lightly. I am barely touching it because I really didn't want to put too much. A little bit by his snout, just a little, and a little bit under there. And I think I gave him 1 drop too much, and it almost looks like a teardrop. We don't want him crying, so I'm going to try and lighten that. Okay, so then he gets a onesie, and a piece comes off of this for his head. So now he's ready. So now I'm going to take the brushes that I love so much that are now missing. Let me just check the other basket. I've got them. Okay, so we're going to use Balmy Blue. And just go around up in there. That's so funny. How'd I do that? Okay, so we've got the balmy blue, and then I'm going to take a little bit of smoky slate on this smaller brush, and I think I did this on the card the other night, and I'm going to go a little bit under the trees. And then just a little bit, not a lot. Just give it a little bit of texture. So we're going to go ahead and put this to the black. I hear you. Some days I was watching a hop, and I think I spent most of yesterday and this morning before I had to go over to the house. Did I want? No, I didn't want to pop that one up. But these are all very easy cards, very duplicatable. Okay, and this one, again, I'm going to go, I think I'll use the darker one. And I'm just going to go around that quickly. Because like I said, the longer you stay on it, the more ink is going to absorb in. And that is going to get mounted up as well. I don't know where the little pick tool is. I think Sue hid it on purpose. So I'm going to put the happy birthday up there at an angle. And then I'm going to take this little fox and put him right there. So there's another very quick winter card. All right, so let's move these over and bring on the snowman. All right, I just have to fix one thing with this. This one is going to go on to here because the other side of this has his arms. Okay, and I think it's going to go that way. I think. Okay. And then I don't want to lose this. So I'm going to put that on the ink. There's the snowman. Okay, so again, 5 by 3 3/4. So we're going to start out making the trees, and for these I used, and it's hiding, I used a marker, regular water base marker, Stampin' Right, and I colored the top of the trees. And then stamped, and I'm going to do it a few times. Now the first time around I was putting gray on the bottom, but then I thought it was just as easy to go in with the brush. If I get out of frame, somebody just smack me. We'll do one more. Right there. Okay, so now we have, one more. I just can't decide. I think it has to be that side. Betterer. See, that little made me happy. Okay, so now we're going to take that thin brush, or actually, I was really supposed to stamp the snowman first. So we're going to make a little switch on this, because I don't think he's going to fit. Oh yeah, he's going to fit there. Well, I'm going to put him here. I'm going to put him there. It's going to make me a little happier. And I might not even have to mask him. Almost. But I think not. Okay, so we can even stamp his arms. If I can find the color. And I did them in crumb cake. Like that. And then the little deer, we're going to put them up in here this time. It's working. It's working. Okay. And I have to stamp the hat. And that's the only thing that I do have to... Oh, I think I have a scrap. So I have to color that and do a quick fussy cut. Black. Things are coming in on me. Okay, so for this one, I took the black and the light black. So light basic black and dark basic black. And we're basically coloring in this whole hat. He's just going to have a basic plain hat. Okay, so we're going to mount that on a white card base. So there's the original, where I put him up a little higher, and on the left, and the one we just did, and I just put my finger in the ink pad. Okay, so let me bring everything back. So this is the one, well, maybe we can fit them all. Make it look like I did a lot more, right? There they are. We'll put that like that and like that. So there were the cards for tonight. I hope you enjoyed. I will be back on Sunday from my house in New York, where I'm going to be starting to pack, sell, trash. So I will see you then, and I don't know what I'll be doing, but it'll be something. So I'll see you then, and thank you so much for joining me. Good night, everybody.